All right, we'll get started with Michael Bruns.
And Will, how were your guys kind of feeling after that one? And I guess what was the message to them after a consecutive day where it seemed like you guys kind of had things in control and it got away from you there?
Yeah, deflated. I mean, that's the way you feel after you lose a game like that. When you feel like you have total control of the game for the majority of it, and you let it slip away. I mean, it's a pretty deflating feeling. The message is we gotta find a way to be the tougher team tomorrow. I mean, give Rutgers a ton of credit. I mean, they're on the backside of a 2 week road trip, just like we were last week against two good teams, and they found a way to grind it out and get it done and get the job done when it matters most. And I mean, there are a lot of things we did well in that game, just like the game yesterday, but we didn't do it for 9 full innings, and that's really been a key for our team is that we've been pretty competitive for 9 innings for the entire year. And this weekend, we've kind of fallen short there. And again, you got to give Rutgers a ton of credit. They just took it from us 2 days in a row.
Is there anything, I guess, on your guys' end that you see besides just a pitch here or a timely hit there that's kind of contributing to this, especially with the bullpen that's been so good for you this year?
Yeah, I felt for the first probably 5 innings of the game, I thought we were outstanding offensively. I thought we were very aggressive, just hit balls on the barrel, chase their starter early. And then it feels like I think the last big hit we got in the game was Schwelly's 2-out home run, I think in the fourth or fifth inning there. And then the backside of the game, I didn't feel like we were nearly as aggressive. I thought we were a little more passive, kind of just not really taking command of the game. Even though we had base runners in every inning, we just didn't. The difference here is of late, and the reason that our bullpen's been a little bit taxed probably is that we just haven't had our signature big inning where the 2-run inning turns into a 5-run inning. You can kind of get a little breathing room, stretch the starters a little bit more, throw some other bullpen guys. We left too many guys on base, and I think it was 13 again today. It felt like 2 every inning. That becomes a little deflating in itself when you have so many scoring opportunities. Every time that they get off the field, they grab the momentum in their dugout, and we lose it in ours a little bit. And it's just sometimes that's the way baseball goes. But that's what I saw. I mean, the backside of that game, I thought their at bats were much more aggressive on the ball and committed, and ours just they weren't good enough.
Evan Bland.
Well, obviously Spencer's been dynamite for you guys all year. What was it about today where maybe he just wasn't as effective as he has been all spring?
Yeah, I mean, part of it is the workload that he had last weekend, and that was why last night we were hesitant to put him in for an extended outing. Um, and today we just hoped to get through the seventh inning. We just needed 3 outs there in the seventh inning, and we were going to go hand it to him in the eighth. And if you can hold it to a 5-1 game there, even if it's 5-2, 5-3. It's probably totally different. We have to go to him in the seventh inning. He gave us everything he had. I didn't think his stuff was real sharp. I think, he's bouncing back from a 65 pitch inning from last week. Not something he's used to doing, and he gave us everything he had. But that's what happens when you don't stretch the lead and you don't get the 3 outs that you need from the bridge guys that come out of the bullpen.
How about Chance Roach? Obviously, gives you 6 strong. Looks like his maybe 3rd week in a row. He was pretty good for you guys. What's he maybe figured out, not just today, but of late, to be giving you guys some quality outings?
Yeah, he's made some big pitches in some big spots. I mean, that's what he's done his entire career. That's what he did early in the year when he was really going well. Is just made some big pitches in some big spots, and we didn't do him any favors at times with a couple drop pop-ups. Didn't made him throw a few more pitches there, and he got the hold for us there. I mean, it was 5-1. It's looking dicey, and he gets us off the field. He makes a pitch to a really good hitter, gets us off the field, and he did his job. He did everything he needed to do and more. We just didn't do the job, and we obviously didn't push the right buttons out of the bullpen there in the seventh inning.
All right, one more question, Mike Babcock.
Coach, do you get concerned that your players' confidence after 2 games like this, that it takes a hit, and is that a concern?
I'm not concerned that the confidence takes a hit. Again, you got to be resilient. You got to bounce back. It's certainly a deflating feeling when you lose 2 games on your home field in the manner that we've done it the last 2 days. there's no reason that the confidence should be anything but great. I mean, we're still a great team. The message is we got to be tougher, though. I mean, that's something that we talk about in this program on a daily basis is showing up, have mental toughness, have the fortitude that when the moments get the biggest, you don't change anything about your game. You just go and you're the aggressor and you go finish the thing off. And that's what they've done a better job of than we have this weekend. And they've gotten the fruits of victory because of it. And, if we want to figure out a way to get it done tomorrow, that's what we'll do.
Okay, that's it for Coach Bolt. Have Chance Roach here in a second.